Yes, guys, it's another day and training calisthenics. And I just wanted to talk about, well, I didn't ask you guys to say some things in the comments, but I didn't expect much because obviously it's a new series and I don't have any subscribers. So, anyway, I'm just going to keep talking until someone actually says something in the comments. But I wanted to really talk about, since it's the new year, it's the new 2024, I want to talk about people are always wanted to train and stuff. I was like, all right, cool, let me talk about that. And then also I want to talk about why calisthenics gets so much hate unnecessarily for no reason. I really don't understand it. I made a video not too long ago about how calisthenics just gets shitted on by this guy, and I was giving them all these facts and these ideas, and I was showing people like these inspirational figures who have made an amazing physique from calisthenics. And yet in the comments they're like, oh, but calisthenics is this, calisthenics, they can't make muscle from calisthenics. It's the same question, same responses all over again. I just wanted to talk about, I was like, why are you shitting on it for? I don't get it. At the end of the day, resistance is resistance. If you're doing a lat pull down, it's almost the same thing as doing a pull up. The only difference is the fact that your core is not as engaged in a lat pull down because you're sitting down, right? But you're still hitting the same muscles. You're just doing it differently. You're moving your body through space instead of the weight. And I would say that my whole philosophy of training is that if I can master my own body weight, I can master weights easily. My whole thing is that how can I say I'm a good trainee or a good lifter, whatever you want to call it, if I can't even do a couple of pull-ups? You see so many guys that are out here repping out a full stack on the lat pull down, but when you ask them to do a couple of pull-ups, simple pull-ups, just bodyweight pull-ups, can't do it. And I'm like, it's a bit embarrassing, I can't lie, it's a little bit embarrassing. I mean, obviously it depends on the person. If they're like morbidly obese, then it's like, sure, I can understand why you can't do it. But let's just assume that the average, right? The average, or they've got an above average physique, or they've been going to the gym for quite some time now, right? And I'm like, how can you not do a couple of pull-ups? And then you're the same person to shit on calisthenics and then shit on people to do bodyweight training. Now, of course, my whole thing is, why don't you just like both for their merits? I like calisthenics because it's simple. I could do what I need to do, and I can still get an amazing physique by doing pull-ups, chin-ups, and dips, and push-ups, and a few other things, right? 4 or 5 exercises, all I have to do, and I just need to keep improving on and progressively overloading those exercises, and I'll still get an amazing physique, right? Because handstand push-ups hits all your shoulders, hits all 3 sides of your shoulders, right? Cool. Push-ups, you know, any type of push-up you want to do, it's going to hit your front shoulder and it's going to hit your chest. Dips is going to hit your chest and shoulders and your lower chest specifically. What else? Chin-ups hits your biceps and your back. Pull-ups hits your biceps back, and yeah, biceps back, and a few other lats as well. So let's see if I can find a pocket. Oh, let's go, okay. But yeah, what else? Squats, bodyweight squats. Of course, you can't really do bodyweight squats all the time, but you can do sissy squats, you can do squats with your heel elevated, and you're still gonna get a deep knee bend. That's what actually promotes muscle growth, right? Being able to bend your knee as much as you can. And what else have I missed? But yeah, I mean, abs, there's many ways of doing abs, right? And for the most part, to get abs, you just need to, obviously you need to train them to an extent, but most importantly, you just need to get to a very low body fat percentage. That's really it. Get to a really low body fat percentage and you'll have abs. You can get abs by not doing anything. Although if you lose a lot of body weight, you're basically very skinny. But hey, you got abs, right? If you want them, you got them. Like I was saying, at the end of the day, resistance is resistance. Whether you're doing, because let's be realistic. Let's just say for what it is. A barbell squat is literally just weight calisthenics. It's literally what it is. And you know, I'm not the first person to have said this, but when you think about it, you're not exactly moving a barbell squat. You're not moving it with your hands. You're not like a curl. You're literally pouring on your back and you're going up and down. That's literally what weight calisthenics is. So for the people that shit on calisthenics, the people that shit on bodyweight training, you guys are ignorant at least and just a hater at most. And it's weird because the people that actually hate on bodyweight training are the ones that don't have anything to show for it, you know what I mean? And those are the ones that are commenting, and then they say, oh, well, it doesn't matter, you know? And it's weird because it's always the people that have nothing to show for their results or their training or whatnot, and yet they're the ones that are out here first in the comments saying all types of stuff. And for me, it's just like, I personally don't understand it, and two, I'm just like, are you serious? Are you really serious? But then again, I'm like, you know what? I guess that's just less competition for me. As weird as it is to say, it's less competition for me in the sense of I can get where I want to get, whilst these people are just going to be ignorant in their own ways. I mean, I'm in the comments, I try and tell people, like, this is how I feel, this is how I look at it, and there's merits to every single way of training, even CrossFit. It's not CrossFit, I can see some merit in it. Not the pull-ups, I can't lie. Those pull-ups, they hurt my eyes, but everything else is like, it's not too bad, you know? But powerlifting, bodybuilding, it has its merits. But I'm not out here trying to shit on those type of training just so I can say calisthenics is superior. It's like, no, calisthenics, yes, it has its pros, but it has its cons as well. Like, for example, if I'm doing a weighted dips, the more, because I could do 45 kilo dips and I could do it for reps. But the problem is when I start putting on, the weight under my crotch. One, I'm waddling around, so I look like a weirdo. But two, it's harder to put the weights on because now I'm having to have a way of setting it up where I'm trying to put on 20 kilos, another 20 kilos, and I'm putting around, and then sometimes the belt's not tight enough, sometimes it's too tight. So it has its cons in terms of starting it out. Whereas you could do tricep push downs or something and slap it on, put the thing on hook, and you're good to go. So there's pros and cons to everything. And that's just my whole two-piece on calisthenics and why people shit on it. But also, I just want to say is that if you're really a beginner who wants to get into it and doesn't have a way to get into the gym, because most of it's 16 plus, right? The environment's your oyster. You can literally do calisthenics anywhere and everywhere. You know, no one in the world can say that they don't have a flaw. Everyone has a flaw. You can start doing push-ups if you really want to. You know, all you have to do is change a few leverages around, and then hey presto, you could do diamond push-ups, you can do this push-ups, that push-ups. I even made a whole video of 100 push-up variations if you really want to do it. You know, so I'll link it somewhere. So for me, it's just cope, it's just excuses, and I am on 47%, but I'll talk for a little bit more. Yeah, cope, excuses, and it's just people just giving them excuses at the end of the day. That's what I really want to say. Calisthenics has insane carryover when it comes to doing weights. So for example, me, I don't bench that often, right? I bench when I want to bench, if I see my mates. If I see them benching, like, you know what, might as well join in. I don't bench that often. How am I doing 80 kilos for maybe 1 or 2 reps? Just like that, when I don't bench. That's the thing. For me, the only reason why I was able to get to 80 kilo bench for 1 or 2 reps, simply because of weighted dips, honestly. Weighted dips and weighted pull-ups and chin-ups. One of those, yeah. Either one of those, weighted pull-ups, chin-ups, and weighted dips. That's what really helped me just naturally be able to transfer those skills over and the power over to weight, just free weights, because I highly doubt a person who has like an 80 kilo bench or 100 kilo bench, whatever you want to say, can do what I do when it comes to doing dips. I highly doubt someone who could do 100 kilo dips can do 45 kilo weighted dips for reps. You know, going at least parallel. I'm not saying you can go all the way, at least parallel or close to parallel at least. And so if you really want to get that Goku strength, you want to get that anime strength, do calisthenics. What do you see Goku doing? You see him doing handstand push-ups, right? I was like, you guys watch anime, you watch Dragon Ball Z, you watch Rock Lee doing amazing things, yeah? That's my anime, by the way, Naruto. But then you're the same person that shits on calisthenics as well. Like, come on, man. Like, where's the consistency right there? So that's what I wanted to talk about in this little drive to the park. But yeah, I will see you guys in there. So right there, I just showed you push-ups, different type of push-ups in about a few seconds. No one in the world, I'm talking about the poorest person in the world, cannot say that they cannot do push-ups. Why? Because a poor person still has a floor next to them. And as you can see, you can manipulate the way you do a push-up just by placing your hand. So no one can say shit about doing push-ups. That hits your chest, it's all over the place. So you got that. Let's say you can't do that. Well, regress that. Do your knees. Go on your knees and do push-ups. Alright, cool. What are we gonna do next? Do dips. So you got your dips, shoulders, tries, chest. Let's say you can't do dips. Well, what can you do for dips then? Well, you can start off with something like that. You could do Sphinx push-ups, which are harder but hit your triceps. And that's it. Really easy, really simple. You can do diamond push-ups to hit your triceps, so it works a little bit more. So no excuses, honestly, no excuses, no coping, no excuses. What you got next? You got your pull-ups. All right, cool. Let's regress pull-ups really quickly. What could you do if you cannot do pull-ups? Well, you can do this. That is the option if you can't do pull-ups, or if you don't have a pull-up bar. If you don't have a pull-up bar, find something. Try to find a tree or something, I don't know. Try to find something. A door ledge, whatever it could be, a fence, I don't know. Use your imagination a little bit. Don't want to hear any code. And oh, I was gonna say, if you see one of them bike things where you could lock your bike in, you could do your workout. You could do a workout there. Use anything to find something. If that makes sense. Just do something. That's what I'm saying. And that is it, really. And then you got your abs. You could do abs on the floor. Pretty easy, pretty simple. You could do dragon flags. You could do anything. So that, in about 5 minutes, I was able to show how you can get a workout done without spending a lot of money. I mean, pull-up bars, what, £15 at most, so if you want to buy that, you can. But yeah, this is a free way to do a workout. I don't want to hear any excuses. Right, now let's actually do a proper workout. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention squats. I mean, bodyweight squats, right? You can do bodyweight squats. If you want to add stuff, put a bag on, put a backpack on, put some weight on, you're good to go. So, don't tell me you can't hit legs. If you're really advanced, do single leg pistol squats. I mean, I will admit, when it comes to calisthenics, legs are kind of neglected in some ways, but if you can't do that, then do sissy squats. Let me see, I'll show you right now. Oops. Ow. I'll admit, well, it's not, it's bent. I'll admit, I don't train legs that often, so even just doing 2 sissy squats, I'm really feeling my quads getting pulled apart. But try them, and you'll see that they are a real game changer. So I don't want to hear any excuses. And yeah, that's how you start 2024 with training. First exercise of the day, it's gonna be weighted dips. So I've got 12 kilos on me, but I did say I could do 45 kilos. So how are you gonna make 12 kilos hard? We're going slow, obviously. More time and attention, less weight involved. And try to wrap up as much as you can. And this is tough. Whew. Ow. Take a bit of a pause. And it's freezing as well, which makes it a bit harder.
Cold, isn't it?
Freezing, my friend.
Right, come on.
Did about 10, maybe 12, I don't know how many I did at this point. I've taken a few days off from the gym, and I've needed the break, but at the same time I lost that momentum, which will come back in a few sessions. But honestly, I just needed that break just so I could recalibrate myself and go in 2024 in the right way, because sometimes taking a break actually really helps, even instead of just bashing your head in the wall. Sometimes it's better to stop and just take a little bit of a break. So the plan is always to do at least like maximum 2 sets, because I'm absolutely freezing. I don't feel like I'm putting in the best intensity. So I'm probably gonna do, it's only my second set, probably do 1 more, and then I'm gonna move on to elevated pike push-ups. Yeah, let's go. Oh. Ow. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I feel like I can't put in 100% effort in today. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I feel like maybe it's just because I'm so cold. Maybe it's the reason. Honestly, I don't know idea. I can't put in full maximum capacity. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is. Is it the weather? Is it the fact that it's just I'm going back into intensity after a decent, not a decent break, but at least a break. I don't know what it is. I'm not happy though. Not happy about it. Ugh, let's go. Whoa. Oh. Alright. Last set 2. And honestly, I have no idea why I'm not feeling this workout today. Maybe it's the cold. Honestly, I think it's just the cold. I hate it. But I don't want to be the type of person that brings a fat tripod and a fat camera. But I feel like I'm gonna have to. There's a GoPro keeps losing charge like it's nothing. I'm always scared that it's gonna cancel because what's on now? Yeah, 5%. Nice. So I'm gonna have to buy a camera. I'm gonna have to turn into that type of guy. And I'm gonna have to face my fear and start talking in the gym. It's not even the money. It's the fact that I have to start talking, and I kinda hate that. And it's scary. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So I might as well buy something and just get it done and over, right? So yeah, I'll see you for one more set.
Where's my toe? Well, I just like I can run.
Ow. I want to see you do that, man. If you can do that, do it. Right, I'm knackered. Did 12 kilos for 15 reps. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't think I can do the 12 kilos for them. I'm knackered.
What the fuck was that? No, like...
Bro. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why did you do that? I did that.
Oh. You know what, yeah? I'm waiting for your jump.
What would you do if I just like?
Oh yeah, show me that one.
What would you do if I just like?
Wait, if you could catch me.
Oh,
I can't run. I'm inside.
I wonder if I'm still because I used to. I'll slow down. Tired, bro.
Is that having fun?
Tired.
But that's why you build different.
True. Gotta keep going, innit?
Maybe you should start boxing. Let's stop. Right now. Right now. Right? Yeah. I've got a vest on. I can't even get my ball. Nah, that's not him.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, Ethan, you said you're a
In fact, I didn't even say it. You said it. How's the pump looking? Yeah?
You know what? You actually got the shoulders coming through.
Come again?
The tries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Where the back is.
Yeah.
Come on. Just the lads.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But Ethan, you even know what you're looking at. You got the proper, like, what's it, Dorito type shit. Like,
Do you actually?
yeah, a little bit.
Do you know, I'm telling you, weird pull-ups, I'm telling you.
Wait, but-
Weird pull-ups and you're good to go. But yeah,
yeah.
I'll talk to you guys in the car. You wanna say bye to everyone?
Right, good video. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, come on. So that was my push day complete. Just 2 exercises of dips and pike push-ups. I eventually want to start deficit handstand push-ups, but honestly, I think it's just the weather. It's just getting to me, so I might just have to start going in the gym and start talking, which is pretty scary. And my camera keeps losing charge very quickly, so I'm gonna have to upgrade very soon. And for me, it's not the fact that I have to buy a camera. Money is still an issue, but that's not my biggest concern. The concern is the fact that I'm really going to be out here with a fat camera, and I hate that because I feel like it's going to be like, okay, this guy is out here filming, you know what I mean? And literally the only reason I bought GoPro is simply because it's small enough and it's discreet, whereas it won't look like, okay, he's trying to be this guy or not. And so it looks like I'm gonna have to buy a whole new camera. I'm still gonna use my GoPro, but it's just battery wise, it's just killing me. It's just, I can see it just fade away. But yeah, no, I don't really have much to say other than that when it came to my pike push-ups, it was just getting late and I had to pick up my sister. I had to pray as well, so I was just like, no, let me just go bang them out. I just banged them out, you know. I hit failure as best as I can. I can still feel it as well. It's been about an hour since I stopped training. I can still feel it, but I don't really know what to say, to be honest. I'm just waffling. I feel like I have to make an intro, an outro, but I don't know what I don't really know what to say for an outro because I'm just like so out of it right now. So please give me some suggestions in the comments below for what topics you want me to say next, and don't shit on calisthenics.